Not every side hustle starts. Some start with a simple question. Is there a smarter way to use what I already have? This story is a perfect example. Have you ever bought something expensive, only to realize it's almost worthless when you try to sell it? One engineering graduate discovered a surprisingly smart way to make real money from something most people would just sell cheap or forget about. And the best part, it wasn't a complicated business. It wasn't crypto. It wasn't an online course. It was just old college textbooks. When I read this story online, I knew I had to share it. I saw this story online, and it really stuck with me. Shared by someone who graduated with an engineering degree in 2023. Over 4 years of college. He spent nearly $2,000 on textbooks. Expensive books that, after graduation, usually just sit on a shelf collecting dust. At first, he planned to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. But when he checked the buyback prices, he was shocked. A book he originally paid almost $300 for was now worth about $15. If he sold all of them, he'd be lucky to make $80 total. It felt like a complete waste. A little later, his younger cousin started college and asked to borrow one book for the semester. Just a simple favor. But that's when the idea hit him. Why lend these books out for free when students are desperate for them every single semester? Instead of selling his textbooks, he decided to rent them out. He listed his engineering books online and offered them on a semester-by-semester basis. Each book rented for anywhere between $45 and $90 per semester, depending on the subject. In total, he owned 12 textbooks at any given time. 7 to 9 of them were usually rented out. Over the past year and a half, he made around $1,600. That's far more than he would have ever made selling them just once. Of course, it's not perfect. Sometimes, students return books late. Occasionally, communication can be annoying. But overall, it's been a very hands-off side hustle. He ships the books at the beginning of the semester and gets them back at the end. In the comments, people had questions. The biggest one was simple. What happens if someone never returns a textbook? Some pointed out that the honor system works until it doesn't. But others argued that even one rental already pays more than the book's resale value. So the risk is still reasonable. Another key detail is that engineering textbooks don't become outdated very quickly. The fundamentals stay the same for years. That means he likely has 2 or 3 more years to keep earning from the same books. He's even considering buying cheap used textbooks to scale this into a bigger operation. This story proves something important. Sometimes, making money isn't about finding a brand new idea. It's about looking at what you already own in a smarter way. So, what do you think? Is this a clever side hustle or too risky? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy real side hustle stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe